Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Cornhuskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Wolverines offense will get the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He rifles one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive already
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Bust through behind his pad. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. He might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up.
So Nebraska's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last...
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
To the air, it's Marshall. And he'll be brought down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a move to get open. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Complete to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he'll have to check his fillings after that flick, but he did get the first down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Nebraska! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, better look out. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misspot. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better.
Looking to take a shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got the 1st down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Trying play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense halt it in the 1st down and more? All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Just about 30 seconds to go. You want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the ground with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Snagged out of the air. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO fired complete to the left. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set. You still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husker!
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good, too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Rushes on him. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Timeout, Nebraska.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the Huskers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. With the catch, it's Blunt. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle.
He'll take the deep shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To throw, it's Marshall. Fires to the big fella. Got room on the return. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the right side. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads it left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start some.
And that is his